Adjustments is it's a story which is set in music, and I didn't call it I called it an operetta because I didn't really want to describe it as a musical. Chisena is the lead character of the story Adjustments, and his character is based on a very famous poet from Zimbabwe called Dambudzo Marechera, and his conflict is that he's already experienced Western success and he's just longing for home. Rachel is the other protagonist of the story, and she has been seduced by the lights and everything Western, and she just really desperately wants to leave Zimbabwe. So the story of their relationship is about all of the normal tensions that exist between two people. It's a story about love, about friendship, and about tenderness. You know, you have black music and you have white music, and you have cool music and uncool music, and you have new music and you have old music. This project and my interest in music just tries to have a look at the relevance or the significance or the truth about some of these things by putting different types of music together that you wouldn't expect necessarily to have a relationship. I wanted some traditional instruments to play, to interpret some of what we're hearing as Western instruments. So the trombones are going to be played by kudu horns, and they are antelope horns, and you can cut a hole into them, sound a bit like huge bottles, like if you were going to and they work polyphonically. Everybody kind of takes their own rhythmical line, so you play, your one is somewhere, and then his one is somewhere else, and then her one is somewhere else, and you just stick to your melody, your melodic pattern and your groove, and you stick to yours, and it should all just lock together and make this kind of carpet of sound. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. What draws me to music is the emotional dimensions that music can evoke. Don't wake me up. Or if you listen to something and it makes you happy, or if you listen to something and it's very familiar but you don't really know why, that's interesting. We've never been told, okay, this sound equals this, but we know it somehow. I am going to try and reconfigure some of the old things that had a certain association. If I do what I'm doing well, it should have a universal resonance. It doesn't really matter about the Africanness. That's kind of the point of what I'm saying. If I put these ideas together musically, it should just make sense to you on an emotional level. Adjustments will give people access, emotional access, to a story that they thought that they had nothing to do with, and to some musical ideas that they thought that they were separate from. I want them to become involved, and I want them to feel attached to conflicts that are, of people at the other side of the world. Don't wake me up if I am dreaming.